feel straight. She from Dilla, throw that in the mirror. Then revere, send my love to the joint. Can't forget Canal Point, CB, doing city, poke kind and get with me. LP, Franklin Park, Hollandale, Liberia, Danny Beach, Carvin Ranch, recipe, the YG, Zone 10, represent, young in the 10, new era, what to do? Don't be scared, rep a crew, Lincoln Park, let me see, 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 let me see. All my in the state, everybody gon' fizz. Open lock a third out, homestead. In the poker bean projects, in Ferrari, me and Fred. Made a post by me 4 months. He was look up down, where he at, where he at, where he at. Alapata, where he at, where he at, where he at. Let me see, 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 let me see.
Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my nigga and shit. I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut her off, but she started a bigger one. Cut it. They use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it.
We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies and the Philadelphia 76ers. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Now here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Bain. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Heaney. Good D by Embiid. Here's Philadelphia. To the paint. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Oubre, no one around him. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Oubre's got 5.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Jackson down low. Knocked loose. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Bain. Unhindered, going all the way. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Memphis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. To the inside. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Here's Maxey. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And here's Pippen. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson has the open look. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Jackson with the screen. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Out to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. Philadelphia leading by 5. And here's Oubre. Guarded by Jackson. Oubre can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Edey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Pass to Edey. Morant outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Embiid, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Edey. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Now Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Morant. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers ahead, up 7. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
To the left wing, here's Yabusele. Good, and Butler gets the assist. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. But we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. The Grizzlies trailed by 9. Bagley the screen. Here's Aldama. Oh, good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Aldama. It's tipped. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now Morant. 5 on the clock. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Edwards with it. Here's Butler. Guarded by Morant. Butler with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Embiid. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia. It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Bain. There's a screen by Aldama. Bagley from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bagley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Philadelphia with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. They set the screen. Here's Grimes. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trailed by 8. Pass to Morant. Driving in. He is hauled in by Paul George. And so here is Philadelphia. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Now here's George. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Morant. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow!
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break ball.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clock at 6. Payne for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And George with this stuff.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's Morant. And so it's Philadelphia in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The 76ers leading by 9. And here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. And it's blocked. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
Well, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much.
Number 1, Scottie Pippen.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. He's got 8. Jackson from long range. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Kicks it out to Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Maxey's got 6.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Memphis moving that ball around. Morant with it. Now defended by Oubre. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Driving to the basket. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Here's Grimes. And the rejection by Jackson. That's tipped. Pass to Edey. Count it. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Grizzlies making a switch here. And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Grimes. Embiid inside the line. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Back to Jackson. Six to shoot. On the wing, Jackson. The tray. Edey can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Embiid. Inside.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Pippen. Pass to Edey. Down low. Here's Stevens. And another miss by Memphis. The 76ers lead. Now Embiid. He's got 12. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That one is no good.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it.
26.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Grizzlies trailed by 7. Jackson with the screen. Fires from deep. And McCain pulls it down. Left side, Edwards. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Sixers ball. At the line for your Sixers, McCain.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right?
Oh, wow, what a slam from Embiid.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Outside, Bagley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jared Butler. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Here's McCain.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Aldama can't hit.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Number 5.
Embiid inside. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Bagley with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis. Embiid with
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the wave right now. When I get to not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my side. A million can tell you with the ball, you say no my thing. What's up? Show my support, I didn't know big power, now wisdom they make you the gotta. Shoka. I'm a little sometimes I dey feel like it's gonna in my head.
I was on the field. I was never playing for the under 18s. Now it's 18 carat, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your ID in my navigation. She a baddie, got my validation. Say you on vacation, then we ain't got enough rotation. I'd rather fly you out tonight, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably trying to argue in the sky. Babe, I'd rather lie than see you cry.
We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Back to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got the first basket of the game for the Spurs. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Outside, Fox. Good on the triple.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Pass to Hart. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Bridges outside. Back to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Barnes with another miss. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Towns. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Wembanyama outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Knicks making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fox with the steal. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Here's Hart. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Hart. New York trailing. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Offensive rebound. Hart, wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got 5.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Outside, Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so here is New York. On the wing, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Pass to Castle. And a miss there on the triple. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
If you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Spurs trail by 7. Outside, Fox. Here's Paul. Banked in off the glass.
Chris Paul adept at finding space down low, and that time found a way to get it done.
Kane with it. Lobbed up there for Robinson. with 1 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. EA, thanks. Clock at 6. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Ball stolen. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. It's good.
Just a great player in the open court. Johnson moves so well and able to complete that break.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Achua. Here's Dadier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
And that one falls for Johnson. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
New York moving the ball around. Anunoby in the corner. Brunson. That one doesn't go. Some solid D from Paul. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Back to Paul. Johnson outside. Wembanyama outside. 4 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Sinks that one from the post. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Castle. Ball outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 7. Down low. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
Wembanyama, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Next ball. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, number 24, Devin Vassell.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Spurs trail by 11. Fox deciding where to go with it. Inside. Wembanyama. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
From deep, Johnson. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 11. Back to Anunoby. Nice move.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Knicks have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Good on the second free throw. 26 seconds left here in the second. Wembanyama with it. Robinson picks him up. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Hart, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It doesn't go for him. And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Knicks leading by 12. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And Towns throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
And you have to account for Towns.
on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
There's the triple. Castle misses. The Knicks leading by 15. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brunson's got 8 points.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Fox with it. Now guarded by Payne. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit and the reality.
The Knicks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And stolen by Payne. Here's Anunoby. Back to Payne. New York moving the ball around. Here's Hart. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Payne. Back to Hart. From the arc. Rebound San Antonio. takes it off with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, yeah. Tassel can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
And here's Towns. Pass to Anunoby. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got 8.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
But if it's me, then you, and that's the way I like it. 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 I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Check. Should they fold that no yoga mat? Check. No strings attached. Check. Should have ain't no questions asked. Check. They check. They check. They check. Check.
Do I let them bump his gums or get him?
Check.
Do I take his and wear it for fashion?
Check.
Do I do my stuff and take it to the max?
Check. They check. They check. They check.
This is not a lie drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with a Mickey Mouse. This ain't Disney. Still identity. Put a like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw pawns chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with every bad in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimmicks. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. I feel abused, pulling on my belt. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Dr. Trench is banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen her with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP. Unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes. Tigers and some horses. Bar birdie. Say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem. Drive business while we serving. Better we get on him. He won't make it. Down, keep going on some was poppin' current. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know you ain't find it. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Max me. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me. Only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the foreign with my kneecap. Before they close it, fix my fingers. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. Look go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum. No way, no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like nunchuck. Like Alvin the Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill.
swear to God. I'm my grandma. This is not a advisory.
Hey, yo, band play.
Hey, I just went by the watch with a whole lot of diamonds to show how these my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the make a play and get off that. I say R.I.P. Kobe, so fly when I ball out, where I skydive. So much on me could've went by the Williams, the Rudy's, a big Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life is immaculate. If you hit me for you know that I'm taxing. Keep buying clothes, that's still in the packages. If he say that he robbed me, he capping me. Really no throw sevens like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabin. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I out the 10 for 600 on all I net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich. No, I'm with some elegance. I'm with it some with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they make them wish that they never most of these just they be telling it. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping it. How you this hit that selling ain't ripping. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid, you ain't never dealt with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't gotta check with it. Dean Popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I out the 10 for 600 on all I net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy go. So they say, it's all we know. And in the fall, then we fold. Puppet strings.
Back on television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the and an eye for an eye in today's economy.
So they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run.
Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run.
They say one man's trash is another man's treasure.
But if you want it bad, it's the love of possession.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Cause beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors and never close them.
When the hand's dealt,
you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun.
And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out.
So they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. change it.
Money to make, thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day, can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine, need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride, turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time, I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new ever get to your head. Just for the camera and again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today. Grow wings and fly away. Might lose my mind today. Need something right away. Never expected a medal for doing my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. But how can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG would pull me aside and tell me it's due when you died. I got back pain, I got carried away. Migraine, every day, max pain, no minimum wage. Tax break, they take everything. To be frank, I feel like I'm saint. Heavy bags, Louis and Saint. What if I give it away? I might just try to overwork underpaid.
I got that, I'm serving it. Ben GT, I'm swerving it. Tell me what's the word, what you heard it. Hood tat on me permanent. Where you from, ain't heard of it. Show me for you owe me, look. We ain't boo. With me, my mood switch. Till my hand hurt. Pull that out and see who legs work. Eastside be the Mecca, don't ever get it backwards. Eastside like that. Eastside got that. Eastside like that. Eastside, this ain't what you think. This ain't what you want. Eastside on it. Eastside do the most. Eastside like that. Eastside got that. Eastside like that. Eastside got. This ain't what you. This ain't what you. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Eastside on it. Hey. Do the most. Okay. This no surprise. Eastside know the vibes. Get down. Look me in my eyes. If you make it, I'm gonna do my job. Yes. I can whip it, I can drive it. Depending on her mileage, I'm passenger in her rocket. Yeah, beefing over. Oh no, I don't want no problemo. Push me to the limit, I jump out and show you my demo. Eastside like that. Eastside got that. Eastside like that. Eastside, this ain't what you think. This ain't what you want. Eastside on it. entertaining. Wild ain't it? How me and money handle. Feel me when I bring it, singing loud. I'm from the loot and I'm proud. Run a mile for the cause. I'm righteous above the law. Playing my styles raw. I'm born to Mac like Ty Shaw. Forget the fame and the glamour. Give me these with a rubber hammer. My grandma bees, Ebonics. Scratch bionic, it's ironic. Slamming haters like Onyx. Lunatics to the day I died. I run more game than the Bulls and Sonics. Going down, down, baby. Yo, street in the rain. Come on. Baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go. Listen to it loud. Pass it to me now. I'm going down, down, baby. Yo, street in the rain. Baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go. Listen to it loud. You say pretty boys can't be wild, loud, okay, corralled in us, fouled in us, running the club and busting the crowd in. How then? Ask me again, and it's going down in. Now then, come to the circus and watch me clowning, pounding. What you be giving when I'm around and frowning, talking to when I leave the town in. See now, can you come out to play now? Hey, I'm ready to any day now. Play by my rules, smooth, and you gon' stay. May I answer your third question like AI? Say hi to my left in the from St. Louis to Memphis, from Texas back up to Indiana, Chi-Town, KC, Motown to Alabama, LA, New York Yankee to Hotland, Louisiana, getting paid off this country grammar. In Savannah, blow 30 mil like I'm Hammer, going down, down, baby. Yo, street in the rain, come on, baby. Ready to let it go, shimmy, shimmy, go. Listen to it loud. Pass it to me now. Going down, down, baby. Yo, street in the Range Rover. Baby, ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go. Listen to it loud. I'ma show these cats how to make these millions. So you quit acting silly, mom. Kid quicker than Billy, mom. Talking really not needed, mom. Flows I get them freely, mom. Especially out, mom. Keys to my Beamer, mom. Holler at Beanie, mom. See me, mom. Rolling deeper than any man. Through Jenny's mind. Through you city, back up the King's line with nice shice. And they try when they produce and sell the same be twice. All over close to from broke to having broke. 'Cause my price range is over. Now I'm knocking like Jehovah. Let me in now. Bill Gates. Let me in now. Spin now. I got money to lend my friends. Now we in now. Candy beans, Kenwood and tears. Now I win now. Seeing now. Through the pen, I make my ends now. Down, down, baby. Yo, street in the rain. Come on. Baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go. Listen to it loud. Pass it to me now. Going down, down, baby. Yo, street in the Range Rover. Baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go. Listen to it loud. Pass it to me now.
Tell them to shoot. I'm at the loop, I'm out of range. Oh, I stay out the way. Got another side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know, low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But say you can keep it like nobody low. I need you to get the f on my space. Replacement's on the way, please don't play. Feeling like a great escape. I need a new trick, gold dogs don't change. Now you're making love no more. You got a new what the f you crying for. I'm moving savage, calling on my favorite. You know how to reach me every time that it plays it right. Your eyes, I feel committed crime. Wherever long, I'm on cigarette spot. We can't be outside cause the blood gets too high. And I'm on your mind. Wherever you are, don't call me. Got another side of me, I like to get it poppin' with this. My business got me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But I see if you can keep it like nobody knows. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But I see if you can keep it like nobody knows. I need total confidential private. Don't want no one thinking I'm a robot. Time so strange that we on the first class trip. Don't work my nerves, you know I get bored. We ain't no more. You talk that talk, but ain't no man to win. So whatever you whatever you need, don't call me. Got another side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't